we're talking, it must be a super bus vid. We're in a park in Hamburg at the moment. We're trying to get to the planetarium, or the Star Theatre, which is apparently in the middle of the park. Oh, which way are we going? Straight on or left? Yeah, we're going left. So yeah, look at this place, man, this is beautiful. Oh wow. Oh, is this one of them parks that's got a road running through the middle of it? Okay, fair enough. Right then, so once we find what we're looking for, we will switch the camera back on and see you soon. Found it! That's a pretty impressive building. Alright, let's go see what's inside. Right, so unfortunately the planetarium does shows. They don't really do like go look at you know, like the museums we've been going to. It's more like theatre, basically. It's a Star Theatre. So unfortunately we aren't going to be staying or hanging around, but I thought I'd give you a quick glimpse. We would hang out, but all of the shows are in German, and the only one that's got an English translation, oh, this looks cool. The only one that's got an English translation is Aurora, and that's at 3 o'clock, and it's like 1 o'clock now, and we don't want to waste loads of time because we want to get back to the campsite as well today and do some swimming, because tomorrow we're leaving to go to Berlin. So yeah, so unfortunately this is all we're going to see of the planetarium, but it has been rather impressive in here, and now we're going to go try and find an art museum next to a train station, so wish us luck. Okay, so we're in the Kunstmuseum now. A bit more successful than the planetarium. We've actually got to walk around in here. There's a Polaroid project going on upstairs, and there's all sorts of art in here and culture and good stuff. So we're going to go explore this, and yeah. I'll show you the most important bits. This is quite an impressive display, but we'll check it out later. First we're going to get our culture on in the Renaissance area. I love how quiet this place is compared to the Miniatures Museum. Oh, it's so peaceful. If this is a wardrobe, I haven't owned enough clothes in my lifetime to fill it. I don't even think I'd own enough clothes in my lifetime to fill it. That's rather impressive. So we're in the Polaroid section, and yes, you heard me right, Polaroids. I had no idea that a 20 by 24 Polaroid camera existed, but apparently it's called the Polar Color. And these images are from 1997. It's really interesting. I had no idea. I thought Polaroid was just these things. Took a photo, bang, pulled it out, job done, but apparently not. Used to have an iZone when I was younger. If anyone remembers what an iZone is, good on ya. That was like super mini Polaroid. Yeah. 20 by 24 inches, that's mad. What's up, Superbus fans? We're back at the campsite. You're gonna have to put up with this really interesting view because I don't want to go outside and film a load of stuff. A few people outside cooking dinner and there are kids running around and all sorts. So, enjoy this little view while I explain what's going on. Tomorrow, we're leaving this campsite. I'm actually gonna say not a moment too soon, but I'll dip into that more in a minute. We're going to Berlin. We don't know what campsite yet. We're going to do a cheeky search on this device, and then we're going to make sure we get one that's right in Berlin, because, okay, let's get into it. This campsite is too far away from Hamburg to be any good to us, and on the second day the owner accused us of leaving the washroom in an awful state. We went into the washroom. Okay, here's the story. We went into the washroom, bought all our tokens and everything, and we washed all our clothes in the washing machine, and then we went to use one of the dryers, and we opened the door and a load of dry grass fell out, right? So we were like, oh, we're not using that machine, and we went over and used another machine, another dryer, And then later that night, the guy who runs the campsite was like, did you leave loads of grass in there? So I had to explain to him that no, we didn't, but I don't think the message got to his cleaner that night, because I asked if I could use the bathroom while she was cleaning it, and she was like, no! Super angry, even though the night before it was all fine. So yeah, and then for the rest of the trip now, the rest of the time we're spending at this campsite, we're like totally 100% leave no trace. Yeah, even in when we go to wash up cups and dishes and all that shit, we've been just wiping everything down and, you know, doing more than reasonably we have to, sort of picking up after other people as well, so we don't get accused of any more shit. So yeah, not my favourite campsite so far. It's called something camping in the Elbe. And the other day we were in town, or yesterday we were in town, and Jesus wet man, last bus 3 o'clock in the morning, but there was a huge gap between like the 7 o'clock bus and the 3 o'clock in the morning bus. We finished eating dinner around 8 or 9 or something. I think it was 8. And we tried getting back to the bus, but there was no bus until 3 o'clock in the morning, so we ended up getting a taxi, and that cost us 35 euros each, so 70 euros, because we're about 40 kilometres away from bloody Hamburg. Oh, it's just been a nightmare. But moving on, tomorrow we're going to go to Berlin, and then after that Czech Republic, and we'll see what happens. So this has been my little sign out, and this view great. You enjoying this? These are all the stickers from the underwear and pants I had to buy, socks and all that shit, because I forgot to bring it with me like an idiot. And these are some t-shirts that we bought that were like €1.50 each from Primark, because Primark is awesome and very cheap. Maybe just very cheap. I wouldn't call them awesome, but they are very cheap. So yeah, we have done a few bits, but oh Christ, man, I can't wait to leave. It's a right pain in the arse. The only other problem is though, that as soon as we get settled at a campsite, it's time to leave again, and that's stressing me out a little bit as well. But alright, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, all the best. Bye bye. Okay, so we're looking for our Berlin campsite. Addendum to the video real quick. Look at this, man. It's like being back in the UK. Getting soaked. It's amazing. Sky just opened up, thunder, lightning, the works, man. Beautiful, I love it. After the weather we've had recently, this is, oh, just bless. Everybody's packed all their shit up, gone inside, we've covered the bikes up, and now we're listening to the rain on the roof of the super bus. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna go enjoy this. Catch you on the next episode.